Namaskar. Welcome to Bhakti Yoga. This video is about all the incarnations of Lord Vishnu. I request you all to watch the full video without skipping. So let's start. Matsya Avatar. In Matsya Avatar, Lord Vishnu incarnates himself as a fish in this world. In Satya Yoga, a king named Manu was performing severe penance for thousands of years. One day, as he was performing rites with river water, a small fish came into his hands, and just as he was about to throw the fish back into the river, the fish requested the king to save its life. The king agreed and put the fish into a jar of water, but the fish started growing and the jar was not big enough for it. Then the king put it into the river, but it soon outgrew the river, and the king then put it into Ganges and then into the ocean. The king then realized that it was Lord Vishnu himself, and then the Lord made an appearance and talked to the king. Lord predicted that the world would come to an end by a huge flood in 7 days, and told the king to build a huge boat and take 7 sages, seeds of all plants, one animal of each type, and told him that he would appear as a fish to pull the boat to Mount Himavan for surviving the flood to the next yoga. True to his word, after 7 days the Lord appeared, and the king tied the boat to the fish by using the royal serpent Vasuki, and the fish took all of them to Mount Himavan and kept them there till the flood was over and the king started preparation for the new era. Kurma Avatar. In Kurma Avatar, as a second incarnation, Lord Vishnu incarnates himself as a turtle. This story involves both the demigods and asuras. In the ongoing battle between the demigods and asuras, the demigods suddenly lost all their strength due to a curse by the sage Durvasa. The sage had once presented a garland of flowers to Indra, king of demigods, who carelessly gave it away to his elephant, which trampled it. The demigods approached Lord Vishnu for help. Lord Vishnu asked them to churn the ocean of milk after adding medicines into the ocean, and Mount Mandara could be used as the churning stick. He asked them to take help from asuras in lifting the mountain in exchange for offer of the share of nectar of immortality that would come out from the churning. Both the demigods and the asuras churned the ocean using the serpent Vasuki as the rope. At the start, Indra, king of the demigods, played a trick and asked the asuras to take the head end of Vasuki. They took the head end only to be deceived. As the poison from Vasuki was slowly weakening them, but as churning was proceeding, the mountain was sinking, and then Lord Vishnu took the form of a turtle Kurma and kept the mountain afloat. As soon as the bowl of the nectar of immortality came out, the asuras grabbed it. Then Lord Vishnu took the form of a beautiful Apsara. The asuras were charmed by her beauty so much that they forgot about the nectar. She then served the nectar to the demigods only and disappeared, thus deceiving the Asuras and leaving them weak. Varaha Avatar. In Varaha Avatar, Lord Vishnu incarnates himself as a boar. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the earth was plunged deep into the Garbhodhakar ocean by a very vicious demon named Hiranyakasha. Lord Brahma was thinking how to save the earth. Suddenly, a small boar, no bigger than the size of a thumb, sprang out of his right nostrils. It immediately started growing until it had reached a gigantic form. He roared loudly, but the demigods were not afraid. They knew it was the Supreme Lord. Assuming this form for the good of the world, the boar Varahadev dived deep into the ocean. He had a very good sense of smell and was able to locate the earth under the water. As he lifted the earth up, he was attacked by the demon Hiranyakasha. He was the twin brother of Hiranyakashipu and was very terrible. Varahadeva was very furious. He carried the earth on his tusk and placed it back on its place and went to fight with the demon. Hiranyakasha fought eagerly, but he was no match for Lord Varahadev. The Lord killed the fire's demon easily. The demigods showered flowers on the Lord from the higher planets. Narasimha Avatar. In Narasimha Avatar, Lord Vishnu incarnates himself as a half-man, half-lion form. The king of demons, Hiranyakashipu, wanted to become immortal. For this, he meditated upon Lord Brahma, and because of his severe penance, the Lord demigods were scared and asked Brahma to pacify the king. Brahma was pleased by his austerity and granted him a wish. Hiranyakashipu wished that he be neither killed by a man or beast, nor in daylight or at night, and neither inside or outside a building. Having obtained the wish, he considered himself the supreme God and forbade all worship of God by anyone. But his son Prahlada was an ardent devotee of Lord Vishnu. This enraged Hiranyakashipu very much. He tried to kill Prahlada by many ways. He put Prahlada into the room filled with snakes and threw him from the peak of Big Mountain, but he was saved by the mercy of Lord. He once asked his sister Holika to sit with Prahlada in the fire, but Prahlada always escaped unhurt. Once he asked Prahlada to show him Lord Vishnu. Prahlada said, "He is everywhere." In anger, Hiranyakashipu knocked down a pillar and asked if Lord was present there. Lord Vishnu then emerged as a half-lion, half-man from the pillar, which was neither inside the house nor outside, and the time was evening, neither night nor day. He then killed Hiranyakashipu, thus saving the life of his devotee Prahlada. Vamana Avatar. In Vamana Avatar, Lord Vishnu incarnates himself as a dwarf priest in this world. Bali, the grandson of Prahlada, was a very brave and mighty Asura. By his penance and might, he conquered the whole world. Indra and other demigods, fearing that he and Asuras would conquer all the three worlds, went to Lord Vishnu for help. Lord Vishnu then appeared as a dwarf Brahmana. He went to Bali after he grew up and asked for monetary help. Bali was delighted to offer him anything he requested, even though his priest warned him that it was Lord Vishnu. Vamana then requested for the amount of land that could come under his 3 feet. Bali gracefully agreed. Lord Vishnu then grew in size and covered the earth and heaven in 2 strides. And due to lack of space, he put his 3rd leg on Bali himself. In this way, Bali Maharaja surrendered his life to Lord Vishnu. Lord was pleased with his devotion, so he gave the kingdom of Patala Loka to Bali Maharaj. Parashurama. In Parashurama avatar, Lord Vishnu incarnates himself as a Brahmana. He appeared in this world to take revenge from all Kshatriyas who had become arrogant and were suppressing the Brahmans. He was born to Jamadagni and Renuka and belonged to the Bhrigu clan. Parashurama was always carrying an axe presented to him by Lord Shiva, of whom he was an ardent devotee. Once a powerful king, Kartavirya, went to Jamadagni's house while he was not at home, and after a meal stole his Kamadhenu cow, which was supposed to give endless quantity of milk and everything one desires from her. Jamadagni was unhappy with this act. When Parashurama came to know about this, he went and killed the king and brought Kamdhenu back. On hearing this, the son of the king came back and killed Jamadagni in the absence of Parashurama. Parashurama was enraged at this. He went and avenged the death of his father by killing all Kshatriyas in 21 battles. Rama Avatar. In Rama Avatar, Lord Ramchandra was Lord Krishna incarnated himself as an idol king. Rama was born as the eldest son of King Dasharatha of Ayodhya. He had 3 brothers, Bharata, Lakshmana, Shatrughna. They lived like idol brothers, and Sita was the perfect wife of Rama. In order to obey his father's order, Rama left the kingdom that he rightfully should have ruled and went into exile in the forest for 14 years. Sita and Lakshmana went with him. During that time, Sita was kidnapped by a demoniac king Ravana. Ravana was a fierce, powerful demon with 10 heads. Lord Rama and Lakshmana searched for Sita. They asked for help from Hanuman, Sugriva and Bali along with their soldiers. Hanumana was especially devoted to Rama, and Rama sent him to find Sita. After a long search, Hanuman found Sita in the palace of Ravana. Ravana was ready to kill her if she did not agree to become his wife. But Sita would never agree to that. She thought of Rama day and night. Hanumana appeared before Sita and told her that Rama would save her. Ravana captured Hanuman when he was leaving, and to punish him, he set fire to his tail. But Hanuman used his burning tail to set fire to Ravana's city of Lanka. Then, with the help of Rama, Lakshmana, and the monkey soldiers, all of Ravana's Rakshasa soldiers were killed. After fierce battle, Lord Rama killed Ravana and rescued Sita. Lord Rama returned to Ayodhya after his time of exile was over. His brother Bharata had been ruling the kingdom while he was gone, and he gladly returned the throne to Rama. All the citizens of Ayodhya were overjoyed to have Lord Ramchandra back as their ruler. Lord Rama is an ideal king, an ideal friend, an ideal husband, and ideal son in this way. Lord Rama is a personality showing characteristics of a perfect king. Krishna and Balarama Avatar. Krishna and Balarama are the original forms of the Lord. Krishna appears to exhibit his Vrindavan pastimes and instruct us to go back to Godhead. He also killed many demons while on earth. Lord Krishna appeared as the son of Devaki and Vasudeva. Because they were imprisoned by King Kamsa, Vasudeva exchanged baby Krishna with mother Yashoda and Nand Maharaja's child. Mother Yashoda and Nand Maharaj did not know this and raised Krishna as their son. Balarama was the son of Rohini and Vasudeva. Rohini was another wife of Vasudeva. Rohini and Balaram were put under the care of Nand Maharaj also. Even though Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead and Balarama is his first expansion, they played like little children. They would play games with their friends and take the cow to pasture every day. But at the same time, they showed their wonderful strength in killing many demons. Krishna also re-established the religion by speaking the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. When they were about to begin the battle of Kurukshetra, Arjuna did not want to fight. He asked Krishna to pull his chariot up between the armies so that he could see both sides. Then Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to his friend Arjuna. Buddha Avatar. In Buddha Avatar, Lord Vishnu incarnates himself as a prince, Siddhartha Gautam, who left the throne to lead the world on the path of peace and non-violence. As a king's son, he had all the facilities to enjoy, but he had no interest in it. Once he came outside of his palace to see the world. He was shocked to see sick, poor, and hungry people who were suffering. When he saw a dead body, he was horrified. His only thought was to find a way to end all the sufferings. In order to attain this, he left his home in search of absolute truth. He did severe austerities in a place called Gaya. He meditates until he found answers to all his questions. He thus received the name Buddha, which means the enlightened one. He founded a religion called Buddhism. The main aspect of his preaching was ahimsa, that is non-violence, by stopping animal sacrifices and meat eating. Kalki Avatar. In Kalki Avatar, Lord Vishnu will incarnate himself as a powerful, beautiful man armed with a sword and riding on a wonderful horse named Devadatta at a lightning speed. This Kalki Avatar will appear at the end of Kali Yuga, the present one. 4,20,000 years from now. In Kali Yuga, all the kings will be thieves, and most men will be dishonest and violent. In this avatar, Lord Vishnu will punish all such evildoers in this world with his sword. Kali Yuga is the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. Hypocrisy means saying one thing and doing another thing. Near the end of this age, people will only lie, steal, and cheat. People will become weaker and will not live very long. Plants and trees will become very tiny and will not give much fruits. There will not be very much rainfall and people will run to live in the forest. With Lord Kalki's appearance, Kali Yuga will end and Satya Yuga, the golden age, will begin once again. In Satya Yuga, people will have a very long life and will be very saintly. The earth will produce all sorts of wonderful flowers and fruits and will provide everything that anyone needs. So, the video ends here. If you like the video, don't forget to mention it in the comment box. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for future updates. Stay happy and healthy. Spread love. Thank you for watching the video.